Everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Frostpunk. I think I've accepted that we are now in the part of the series and the part of this colony's lifespan where people are just gonna hate their lives. Hungry mother. She wants more food rations. I beg you, Captain, your men mean well. Give her 2 food rations or don't bend the rules. I'm not gonna bend the rules, madam. It's not for you, okay? The thing is, does this lower hope? Yes. However, we really need discontents, to be honest with you. Much like you need discontent. Hopefully. What about triage? Instantly heal half of patients. A quarter of patients will die instantly. What? It's dangerous. Hope will fall, discontent will rise. I can see the use of that, don't get me wrong. I don't know if today's the day. We don't really need to manage order anymore, though, to be honest. Hope will never be a problem again. We really need discontent will never be a problem again. I think we're just gonna cool it on the laws for a bit. We do have a lot of ill people, though, for sure. But it's about to warm up. Maybe we do need triage. It'll be a terrible day, though. It's warming, dude! It's like stepping into a freaking sauna. It's beautiful. Okay. So, we really need to stockpile coal. Unfortunately. Oh, food theft causes riots. Sir, we investigated discrepancies. We caught a thief. Will we banish them? Post guards to supervise cooks? Or I won't address that. Congrats. Welcome to being banished. You basically just signed your own death warrant. Then never let them. I'm a benevolent god, okay? And by god, I mean, you know, mayor. I didn't. Weird. The thing is, hold on. We need to do some serious stuff here. We definitely need coal drastically. So just be cool here for a second. First off, we spending rations on foreman. Yas, absolutely. Generator efficiency is going to be better. Are we spending rations on 24-hour shift? Yes, yes, absolutely. Is it going to suck a little bit? Yeah. Also, turn the heater on so they don't get super sick. That's real bad for discontent, but we gotta let it ride a little. Now we're trying to get to 100 steel so we can get our generator rolling here. I can't really afford to have you guys work 24-hour shifts, or our discontent might reach unmanageable levels. But I have the utmost faith that you are going to get to 100 steel in time for us to get this done. Now, are we going to have enough coal to let it ride when we get there? To be honest with you, I don't know. I just don't know. So I have a game plan. Can I tell you what this... Oh, we need 150 wood, but we're not there yet. Because we got... Why are you inoperative? Because it's way too cold. And there's no gatherable resources in range, of course. Here you go. You're going to get me to 150. We're not building new sawmills anytime soon, I'll tell you that much. What are you using wood for? This dang charcoal kiln, dude. Don't get me wrong, I love the existence of the charcoal kiln, but temporarily, we're gonna turn you off a little bit. Could change the shift length. There you go. Turn you off for a second. We're just stacking enough wood. I'm telling you, I think we're gonna do triage. This is urgent. If you don't mind, I know you're getting close to the end of your shift, and you're pretty cold probably, but today your efficiency is rising. Scouts have returned to the city with wood, food, and steam cores. Okay, here's the thing, boys. No longer are you explorers. You've done an incredible job for us. You've now become disbanded. So all teams are back in the city. Let's go! We got one thing done. Next step. Automatic prototyping. We're going straight into generator range 3. Okay, you don't need to go so fast anymore. I know what you're thinking, probably. Turn the generator up? I don't think we can afford to. I honestly don't think we can afford to. I understand we have many ill right now. I'm weighing the triage option. Hope will fall and discontent will rise. But how much? Sign it, boys. We might want to wait a day for the discontent to come back down a little bit, and then we'll have a chance to sign that into law. But for now, we've at least got to stockpile some coal. I'll tell you, for now, we can only hold 800 coal. We're making about 400 a day. I think we can make some coal sacrifices. Like, sorry, what are you? A sawmill. Do you have resources? No. Turn it off. In fact, dismantle it. That's the same one. I just tilted the camera. Okay. You get... Heaters are on now. We don't need to turn them all on. But definitely, you know, like, locations where people are working. I mean, the factory, honestly, we might as well just take it apart at this point. I think that's acceptable. Well, are these workshops? I think we could probably afford this new equilibrium. And occasionally, we could probably crank this generator up to level 2. We could change its range settings as well, but obviously there's some spice there. So you guys are working 24 hours. That's correct. We will not stock 2,200 rations. There's literally, like, I can only hold 300, I think. What if we built a, like a gathering post? No, sorry. It's a resource depot. What does it cost? What does a resource depot cost? 40 wood, 20 steel. Might inhibit our research a little bit. I'm gonna build one though and just see. And just see how this comes to pass. I understand we got unemployment. I'm just gonna level with you. I doubt that anything will be done about this. Anything will be done about the unemployment, that is. So we're watching a few things very carefully. Number of sick, number of ill, number of treated, you know, number of... How are those rates changing over time, etc., etc.? Resource. You're storing food rations for now, yes. That's why I put you next to the hothouse. We're watching our coal. Oh. Doom-mongering drunks. You're gonna hate this. Guess what? You're banished. The less people we have, and we can only afford to keep the truly stellar around. But the less people we have, the easier it is to feed them all. So thank you for making my job easy. Here's the thing. You had the chance. Don't cost nothing to be nice. You ever hear that expression? You screwed up today. Boy, oh boy, you screwed up today. So yes, we did send them to their deaths. You know why we sent them to their deaths? To protect the other 300 people here who are in a fragile mental state. There's the storm. So it's going to be 70, 80. It's going to be minus 90. Alright, I want to look at something real quick. Generator power is going to cost us another 100 steel. So once we hit the morning here, I might not put you on a 24-hour shift, but we're using our rations for foreman, which I understand we need to save food as well. But here's the thing. I get that it's a video game, but you can also just go a week without food. So as a result, I'm like, come on. What's your problem? Get it together. A week without food? I'm not saying it's going to be fun, but even the survivors in 60 seconds made that happen. Okay. Step 1. Foreman. We need 100 steel. Research is completed. Generator power. No, we need 80 steel. That's not that bad. What is generator safety bypass? Generator stress will increase 25% slower and fall 25% faster. That's also amazing. But we got to start here. We need 80 steel. That's not a long way away. Mild frostbite? Yeah, no kidding. It's minus 60. You think it's bad now? Get ready. If I have one skill as a leader in this game, and that's debatable. If I have one skill as a leader, though, it's, I see problems coming, and I'm not afraid to make hard decisions to get us there. Where we need to be, that is. So as soon as we saw the storm coming, what happened next? Close the whole thing up. I think we should do triage. I'm just really worried that there's going to be a lot of discontent. I'm going to hit you with something, okay? When the shift's over, you guys are going to love this. Shift's over pretty soon. We're going to put this bad boy into overdrive temporarily. Now, this is a big gambit here. This is where a lesser gamer would save scum, okay? But I'm not a lesser gamer. Next step, triage. So find... Oh. Survivors made it somewhere? What happened there? Oh, I think the children have arrived. Okay. Welcome. More hungry mouths to feed. What was I doing? We were making them happy so we could sign triage into law. Half of the patients will be healed instantly, but roughly 1 in 4 will die. So we really want to do this at the infirmary, which I thought I put over here. Maybe. I don't know. It's not a big area. It's a little embarrassing, honestly, that I don't even know what's what. Infirmary. We're doing some triage. Number of patients will be reduced by 3/4. Hope will fall for each dead patient. Discontent will rise. 16 of our people have died. It's okay. Legitimately, actually okay. Do we have any other of these? We have medical posts. We can't use triage for 3 days. What's the point here? Well, honestly, like... You're gonna make me be the bearer of bad news, huh? If you're already ill and in the hospital when things get bad, you're probably pretty close to being a goner, as is. Please dismantle this beacon. And please dismantle this factory. So, nobody wants to be the guy making this decision, don't get me wrong. But I feel like I'm doing what has to be done. That's where I'm at. Where are we at on coal, though? Gaining a lot less than I'd like. So tomorrow, we're doing 24-hour shifts. So few people are sick right now as well. Probably because they saw what happened to the other people. Okay. We do need steel to do our research because we want this and we want safety bypass, I think, which is also expensive. It's 120 and 80 again. So I don't think we want to build bunkhouses, though that would perhaps in some situations be considered doable. Yeah, coal is going to be spicy, dude. I mean, I don't see us making it Just looking at it through like a sober mindset, I don't see us making it without being able to mine for days, you know? Because it looks like people can't even go outside here. So I think it's very likely they will freeze to death. But I don't know what constitutes a success in this game, you know? If a single colonist lives, does that count? Probably not, right? Still burning a lot of coal overnight, for sure. What do we need today? If people are making rations... Lots of sick again, too. But if people are making rations... We're going to use those for foreman, for sure. Because we just need more coal, to put it quite frankly. The coal is more important than food right now. Presumably, research will be done today. Can I be honest with you? I hate to do it, but you're working... Why can't we? Oh, we can. You're doing another 24-hour shift. It has to be done. Prayers at work. Force people to work or let them pray. Hate to do it, but you are definitely forced to work today. Today is not the day for a mental health personal day. Today is a day for we gotta turn this off, brother. Today is a day for pulling yourself up by your bootstraps. Forgive me for saying so. Because things are gonna get rough. These are not gonna be great days at the office, okay? We are hurtling towards disaster. And the only thing we're not gonna live in a post-scarcity utopia in Frostpunk at any point, okay? What we might be able to do... Oh. Generator power upgrade 3 research. Coal consumption is higher, of course, to be expected. But we did research coal, so they're going to be stoked about that. Survivors, absolutely not. Next research, generator safety bypass. We got efficiency. Yeah. What about advanced heaters? No, it's just more expensive. Steam hub range. You'd like to get to efficiency. I don't know if we're going to get there. I think after we research this... Let's go. That'll probably raise hope slightly. Beautiful. After we research this, what do we like? I honestly think we want to turn all available tents into bunkhouses. I think that's our next step. It's tough, man. It's tough to see how this leads to a win for me. Then again, I will also say I don't know what a win means in this. Are you tents? Those look like tents to me. So the more we can replace, the better. Will it happen? Here's hoping, right? Okay, ceremonial funerals. Loss of hope caused by deaths is halved. Might as well sign something. We're not really worried about hope and discontent as much, right? Like, we're mostly concerned with... I mean, this allows us to use triage more often, if that makes sense. Which should allow us to get more people into hospitals. Can I level with you? This public house is being dismantled. We're dismantling a lot of stuff. If we don't need it, yeet it, and then build better homes for our people. It takes a steady hand on the rudder through a situation like this. I do think we might wish to make another resource depot for coal, but if I'm being honest, it hasn't really been an issue for us that we have too much coal in reserve. That's never really been a problem. Although, So you're saying there's a chance. No matter what happens in Frostpunk, I'm honestly, like, pretty stoked. I think that we have put together, obviously far from a perfect attempt, but I think we've put together a run that we can be reasonably proud of. We didn't lose on day 5. You know, we made it to day 36. And for all I know, we could make it through the storm. We haven't really, and this is now we're getting into some humorous stuff perhaps. We haven't really faced enormous consequences yet. We've got obviously some quality of life problems. Oh, fight over supplies? Yes, keep me updated, please. Obviously, this is not a great place to live by modern standards. But we're doing what we can to try to make it work, right? So what is the storm? The temperature will drop, so it'll be 70, 80. Minus 90 is just disgusting. Let me check something. Lowest recorded temperature on Earth. Minus 89.2 in Antarctica. Okay. Well, it is what it is. You know what I'm thinking. We could dismantle the propaganda center. I don't know. Do we... Like, during the storm, people legitimately will not... They can't do anything. You know, that's a great time to take a look. The Storm, Frostpunk. I don't want to ruin the surprise, but... Let me see if we can dismantle. That's the most important thing. So we'll pause temporarily. The temperature will plummet. Get automatons going for all of your coal mines. Apparently people can still work, is what it looks like. Look, I'll level with you. You're not going to have a great day today, okay? Mob storms the stockpiles. To get wood? For wood? Disperse the crowd. Go ahead, get hurt. You think that's a really good idea right now? The situation we find ourselves in? So now that we're researching generator safety bypass, we're going to be a lot more open to... That's not good. Resource plus 40 wood, 20 steel. Okay, it is what it is. Honestly, we might as well put the generator on 2 temporarily and build some resource depots. Okay, now we can use generator stress a little bit more frequently. I don't really want range, honestly. I'm trying to think of what we could get really quickly. Probably a little too late for that. Hothouse insulation does seem worthwhile, don't get me wrong. So what do we want? We need 20 wood, I think. What's wrong? No gatherable resource in range? Alright, well that's going to put a damper on our ability to gather wood. Are we really going to build another sawmill 2 days before the storm? Yes. But how? We need 10 wood to do it. Okay, I see how this is coming. We're going to build a sawmill right here so that it's kind of close to the heated zone. We need 7 wood. Things are getting real tight on a resource level. So we're looking at every single piece of wood as a mountain right now that we need. I don't think we don't need extra coal today. That's fine. Today, coal is weirdly fairly good, to be honest. We are going to turn the generator's overdrive off temporarily, because even though it is more efficient, we want to save it for future days. And we're just going to... Why don't you go ahead and build that sawmill ASAP. And then we're going to stock that. Gonna be honest, this is an emergency shift so we can get a little bit more wood. And we'll turn the heater on, that doesn't bother me. And we'll make your shift even more efficient. Okay, so what's the point? Yo, we're running out of coal real quick. Go ahead. Enjoy your day. We gotta keep it relatively steady. The real question is, like, how much of a balancing act is this? I'll tell you, we got serious problems when nobody is working. We run out of coal so fast. It's about to be minus 80. I just realized we're a little bit probably coming close to being overtime. We will see the storm tomorrow. That is my honest to goodness promise to you. For now, thanks for watching. Wish me luck. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you next time. See ya.